Ever wonder what made Viking leaders so fearless and unstoppable? Their ancient principles still hold secrets for today's success. Join me as we explore how the brutal, brave leadership of the Vikings can inspire your own journey towards strength, resilience, and mastery, no matter your goals. Welcome to Tartan Donkey. Today, we're diving into the powerful world of Viking leadership principles and how they can be applied in our modern lives. For centuries, Vikings were known not only for their fierce warriors and daring explorations, but also for their remarkable leadership qualities. Traits like bravery, resilience, strategic thinking, and loyalty. Surprisingly, these ancient traits are incredibly relevant today, whether you're leading a team, building a business, or pursuing personal growth. In this video, we'll explore core Viking leadership principles and uncover practical ways to incorporate them into your daily routine. Imagine adopting the fearless mindset of a Viking raider, the resilience of a seasoned explorer, or the loyalty of a Viking clan. These qualities can empower you to overcome obstacles and achieve greatness in today's world. So, whether you're a business owner, an aspiring leader, or simply curious about unlocking your inner strength, join me on this journey to tap into the timeless wisdom of Vikings and elevate your leadership game. Who were the Vikings? The Vikings were Scandinavian warriors, explorers, traders, and settlers who lived between the late 8th and early 11th centuries. Originating from present-day Norway, Sweden, and Denmark, they are often remembered for their raiding expeditions across Europe, but their influence extended far beyond warfare. Vikings were skilled navigators, utilizing advanced shipbuilding techniques to travel vast distances into the British Isles, North America, the Middle East, and even Asia. Viking society was built around strong leadership, loyalty to their clans, and a deep respect for courage and honor. Their legendary longships allowed them to strike swiftly and retreat quickly, making them formidable attackers. However, Vikings were also explorers and settlers, establishing thriving communities in places like Iceland, Greenland, and parts of England and France. Despite their reputation as fierce plunderers, Vikings were innovative, adaptable, and culturally rich, fostering art, poetry, like the famous sagas, and sophisticated craftsmanship. Their leadership was often based on bravery, strategic thinking, and the ability to motivate and inspire their crews. By the 11th century, the Viking Age gradually declined due to political consolidation and cultural assimilation, but their legacy persists today. They left an indelible mark on history, with their bold spirit of exploration and leadership still inspiring us. Core Viking leadership principles. The Vikings, often remembered as fierce warriors, also exemplified several core leadership principles that remain relevant today. Their success and longevity as explorers and settlers depended on qualities like courage, resilience, strategic thinking, loyalty, and adaptability. Let's explore these principles in detail. 1. Courage and fearlessness. Viking leaders were daring and willing to take risks in uncharted waters and hostile territories. They faced storms, unknown lands, and battles with bravery, inspiring their crews to follow them into the unknown. This fearless attitude translated into decisive action and a willingness to face adversity head-on. 2. Resilience and endurance. Vikings often faced setbacks, injuries, and harsh environments, yet they persisted. Their resilience allowed them to recover from defeats and continue their journeys. For leaders, this resilience meant maintaining composure under pressure, inspiring their teams to keep going despite obstacles or failures. 3. Strategic thinking and innovation. Vikings were not just warriors, they were shrewd strategists. They planned raids with precision, navigated vast oceans, and settled in unfamiliar lands by adapting their tactics. Their ability to innovate, building better ships, developing new fighting methods, enabled their dominance. Modern leaders can emulate this by thinking creatively and planning ahead. 4. Loyalty and team spirit. Vikings thrived on loyalty to their clans and ships. They fostered a strong sense of camaraderie, knowing that collective effort was vital for survival. Leaders built trust by valuing each member, encouraging cooperation, and sharing risks and rewards. 5. Adaptability and flexibility. The Vikings were masters at adapting. Whether shifting from raiders to settlers or embracing new trade routes, they embraced change rather than resisting it. This flexibility was key to their survival and expansion. Today, successful leaders stay open-minded, adjusting strategies to evolving circumstances. In essence, Viking leadership was about embodying fearlessness, perseverance, strategic innovation, loyalty, and adaptability. These principles empowered them to conquer new worlds, and they remain powerful tools for effective leadership today. Applying Viking principles in modern leadership. The powerful qualities that made Vikings formidable leaders, courage, resilience, strategic thinking, loyalty, and adaptability, are just as relevant today. Modern leaders, whether in business, community, or personal development, can harness these ancient virtues to inspire, motivate, and succeed in a competitive world. Courage and innovation. Vikings were risk-takers who boldly explored new territories. Today, this translates to embracing innovation and taking calculated risks. Leaders should be willing to step outside their comfort zones, pursue bold ideas, and challenge the status quo. Whether launching new products or entering unfamiliar markets, courage fuels growth. Resilience. Through failure. Vikings endured storms, battles, and setbacks but kept moving forward. Modern leaders must view failures as opportunities to learn and adapt. Building resilience involves cultivating mental toughness, staying focused during crises, and motivating teams to persevere despite obstacles. Strategic thinking and vision. Vikings meticulously planned their journeys, understanding the terrains and weather patterns. Similarly, effective leaders develop clear visions, analyze data, and craft strategic plans. They anticipate challenges and position their teams for long-term success, rather than seeking quick wins. Fostering loyalty and trust. Vikings thrived on loyalty and strong bonds within their groups. Today, building trust through integrity, transparency, and valuing team members creates a loyal, motivated workforce. Leaders who prioritize relationships and recognize contributions foster a high-performing culture. Embracing change and innovation. Vikings adapted their tactics based on circumstances. Modern leaders should stay flexible, embrace new technologies, and stay open to feedback. Change is inevitable. Those who adapt quickly gain competitive advantages and stay ahead of the curve. In practice, these principles can be integrated into everyday leadership, encouraging teams to think creatively, celebrating resilience after setbacks, planning with foresight, nurturing trust, and remaining adaptable to industry shifts. By channeling Viking virtues, contemporary leaders can cultivate courage, resilience, and innovation, building organizations that thrive in any environment. Practical tips for emulating Viking leadership. To embody the leadership qualities of the Vikings, start with small, actionable steps. First, cultivate courage by setting bold goals that push you beyond your comfort zone. Whether launching a new project or having tough conversations, embracing risk builds confidence and resilience. Second, develop resilience through daily reflection. When faced with setbacks, analyze what went wrong, learn from it, and bounce back stronger. Practicing mindfulness or journaling can help you maintain a resilient mindset. Third, sharpen your strategic thinking by planning ahead. Study your industry or field, anticipate obstacles, and create contingency plans. Think long-term rather than seeking quick wins, just like Vikings planned their explorations. Fourth, nurture loyalty and trust within your team or community. Be transparent, acknowledge contributions, and build strong relationships. Loyal teams are more committed and motivated, especially during tough times. Finally, stay flexible and adaptable. Embrace change and seek new ways to innovate. When circumstances shift, adjust your strategies quickly. This is how Viking explorers thrived across diverse landscapes. Incorporate these tips into your daily routine. Take bold actions, reflect on challenges, plan strategically, build trust, and remain adaptable. Over time, you'll develop the fearless, resilient, and innovative leadership style inspired by the legendary Vikings. Many modern leaders and organizations have drawn inspiration from Viking principles to achieve greatness. For instance, James Walker Hastie, a founder of an innovative startup, emphasizes fearless risk-taking and resilience, traits rooted in Viking bravery and perseverance. Similarly, companies like Bjorn Games adopt Viking-like strategic thinking, embracing innovation and adaptation to disrupt markets. These examples show that Viking leadership qualities, courage, resilience, strategic foresight, and loyalty, are timeless and universally applicable. Their stories demonstrate that by embodying these principles, individuals and organizations can navigate challenges, seize opportunities, and build enduring success. The legendary Viking leadership qualities of courage, resilience, strategic thinking, loyalty, and adaptability are timeless tools for success, whether in business, personal growth, or community building. By emulating these principles, you can confidently face challenges, inspire others, and navigate uncertainty with strength and purpose. Remember, leadership is a journey. Each step you take to embody these traits brings you closer to your goals. Now, I challenge you to identify one Viking principle to incorporate into your life today. Share your intentions in the comments and inspire others on this journey. If you found this to be of interest, consider leaving your like, sharing this video, and subscribing to the channel. And remember to check the links in the description for resources and tools to help you on your path. Embark on your own Viking voyage. Lead boldly and forge your path to success. Until next time.